Hello guys, in this video lecture we will see how to install and configure NFS. Okay, NFS is network file system used in Linux, Unix to share files in folders. Okay, so in this uh, configuration we will be using 10.0.1.116 as an server IP, whereas client IP we will be using as 10.0.4.69. Okay, basically these are the commands which we will be executing on server, and these are the commands which we will be executing on client. Okay, so let's start. Okay, this is the host machine, server machine. So I'll just show you the IP address, 10.0.1.116. Okay, so this is our server machine. Let's clear the screen and let me show you our client machine that is configured in VirtualBox. Okay, so just to repeat, when you configure this in VirtualBox, you need to set this network as a bridged network. So let's see this is configured. Now let's move further. Okay, server configuration. Let's install NFS kernel server. It will take few seconds. Okay, that's it. Now let's move to the client. I'm not executing the sudo update command as I have executed earlier. So in client sudo update install NFS common. Okay, so here we finish the client configuration. Okay, let's go back to the main machine. Okay, so these are the two things which we have done. Now we will be doing server configuration. Okay, so this is my server terminal. So what's our first command? Sudo make directory. Okay, that's the directory which already exists. I made it earlier. So let's go and check in that what's there. Nothing is there. Okay, so okay, the next step is sudo etc export. The export is a file system. Export is a file where we will keep all these where we will enter all these lines which indicates this is the folder from the server which is getting shared to this client, and these are the options. So let's start again. Sudo gedit etc export. This is the sample file which you will see. Okay, and these are the two things which we need to write. So we will be sharing this home and var NFS folder from the server. So home folder from the server is getting shared on the client, and var NFS is one of the folder that is again going to be shared. Okay. Then this is the command which you will execute: sudo export fs hyphen a hyphen a is for all. So you are going to basically save all these configuration parameters which we have just now done. So let's execute it. Okay, that's the execution. And then if you want to find out what's the meaning of this export, you can do just man. So it maintains the table. Okay, so export export all directories. So let's go back to the configuration again. Okay, now last step is restart the NFS server. Okay, so we have again restarted it. Let's go to the client configuration now. Okay, what are the commands in the client configuration? So we are supposed to make a directory where we will be mounting. So this is the place where we will mount home, and this is the place where we will mount var NFS directory. Okay, now the next step is to mount. So let's mount it. Sudo mount, and the IP address of server, the folder from the server, and where we need to mount it. Okay. Oh. Yes. Okay, so this is the place where we are going to mount it. And let's make the other mount parameter. Okay. Var NFS and enter, and that's done. We are ready to mount the okay, that's the place where you see. Okay, you see here, this is the df command which will show you all those devices which are mounted on, and here you see this is the server IP address. From server, home and var NFS are getting mounted on local file system, that is MNT, NFS and home. And here the another directory which is getting mounted is NFS var NFS. Okay, so now let's see the folders, whether they are actually getting mounted and how they look like. Okay, so you hit Ctrl L to go to the location bar, and this is the MNT folder, mount folder, and here we have that home, and these are the folders which are getting mounted from the server. Okay, so if you go back to the server, you can verify all these files are there. var, if you see. So let's make a new folder on server just to verify whether it's working or not. So I need admin privileges, sudo make directory /var /nfs /diably. That's the server file, server folder, and here it appears in the client. Okay, so let's see how to unmount it. Oh, that's the mistake. Let's mount. Oh, that is not yet mounted. So let's remove all these things, clear all the screen, go back to the config file, and this is the command to unmount. Okay, these are the two folders which we have mounted. So minimize. Okay, take the help of this command. Clear sudo umount /mnt /nfs /home and nfs var nfs and all those remote things are not mounted here. Now if you go back and check, there are only folders, but there are no files present over there. So that's it for the video. Hope you have enjoyed my video. Thank you.